Hey guys, it's Chris again, going over another Galvatron victory. Been a little while since we've done one of these, so I thought we'd get back into it again. This was Galvatron versus Death by Bacon, Bacon1, I'm sorry. Victory, 69-45, just a great victory for Galvatron. A pretty rushed clan, but we had a lot of really cool attacks. A lot of guys jumped way up in their rankings to be able to, clean up this thing, so let's take a look. We noticed a lot of 2 stars, one star in a Town Hall 10. But other than that, looking through, I mean, the only Town Hall 9 that we didn't clean all the way was number 8, with a 2 star in that, but everything else all the way to the bottom was 3 stars. So great job on everybody doing that. I want to take a look here at number 13. Take a look at King Selfie's attack. It was a really interesting attack. He really kind of took his time and showed how being patient actually really pays off for you. So let's take a look at him. He comes in with his golems here. He brings a couple Valks along with him, especially with everything in the middle. They're all kind of clumped together. Kind of nice to bring them in. Going with a max attack with hogs for the most part. Really opens up wide on those golems. Drops them in. Just drops a whole bunch of wizards just to kind of clean it up. Also, this is the second attack. He knows where that double giant bomb is, so drops his golem right there to take care of it. Opens up that core. Once that core is open, he can really just flood those Valks and let his heroes run in and get inside there with his golem. There's a golem in the clan castle, which can be kind of a pain in the butt, but he handles it pretty well. It drops a heal in the center to keep those Valks up. They turn around, they just make quick work of that golem. But if you see, he starts dropping a few hogs in at the very top there. While everything is all kind of distracted around, he's dropping a few in, but he lets everything get to the core, and then he drops some of these backside hogs. Knows where this next giant bomb placement is. Drops his heal perfectly. Keeps those hogs alive, but slowly and surely works his way across the space. He's still slowly bringing down some strategic hogs. He still has 5 hogs left, and still at this point in time, and he's dropping them in with a heal left. His queen is still up. She's not used her ability yet, and with that heal there, he's got a few defenses there. Drops that heal down, and at this point, it's pretty easy and evident that it's gonna be a 3-star. He still has a couple of Valks up. His king is still up. He has used his ability, but at this point, I mean, he drops. He's got a couple wizards that he left on the top. He left a goblin on the top there. He had so much left over for this base that kind of really walked right through it really nicely. So great job by Selfie. Nice 3-star, especially going from he was 24 and attacking their 13. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So good job on that, bud. The other one we want to look at is Cockatoo. Cockatoo had a very interesting Laloon. He actually went with a straight, basically it's a straight a 4 hound Laloon. He has no real kill squad. His kill squad, what he's going to end up doing is he's going to take that queen and his king, and he's going to open up and go right for his queen. All he wanted to do with this is take out that queen. The other thing you'll see is he actually does get one of the AED down because they're all so far on the outside. He knew his queen could get to one of those, so it's kind of cool. So he brings a jump to get that king in to do the king-queen swap, and from there he's got his poison in for the CC troops because he'll be able to draw those out when he gets the king in to take out the queen, and then from there he's got he's rocking 5 hounds that he actually brings in to take out the rest of these air defenses, and it works out great for him. So here we'll take a look at it once. Drops his king down, and once again, the queen's gonna jump that wall, the first wall at the very least. So if he can get that, once he gets a couple of these little buildings on the outside taken care of, he can drop that king down inside, and really, she's gonna fire on him. He's gonna draw right inside, rages her. 2 shots, boom, queen's dead. He doesn't get much out of his king, but he got exactly what he needed to get. He also drew fire from that cannon to keep his queen going. Once he draws those CC troops out to his queen, puts her ability up. That takes care of that dragon real fast. The loons drop pretty quick. Able to get that air sweeper, which I think was also a huge thing, and also will turn and get that air defense, which is pretty big. Drops his 2 rounds in. Both drops a whole bunch of not a whole bunch, I say drops 4 loons around to take care of that. The beautiful thing about this is the way that the whiz towers are set up right on top of those air defenses is that they're going to sit there and take all their time to shoot at the hounds that he sends in on there. So he can actually run his loons right up on top of them. Not a big problem because they won't take out them. Every time he's got on something, there's always 2 hounds on each of his going on each AD. So like there, the third one died. He's got 2 more up on this one. Last air defense, pretty basic, pretty easy to go. And a lot of times too, with those hounds running as fast as they do, they're always taking the whiz tower shots. And also coming towards the end there, they're gonna take the fire off that last expo, and they're also going to take a bunch of shots off of these Teslas, allowing his loons to do their job. You know, all these pups that he's got. I mean, he's got 4 level 2s plus a level 3 hound in the clan castle that he's got. There are so much hounds, or I'm sorry, pups that are out there that the cleanup is pretty much taken care of all by itself. Yeah, once again, he's got all the ADs down. He's got the loons working around, and it's just a nice attack there. At first when I saw it, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but we're just using just the king queen kill squad, but it worked out great for him. The other thing that I really liked here at the end is he does have 1 poison, and because you got to have just a little bit of style and just to rub it in just a little bit in case anything was left inside that town hall. We're going to drop that poison on top of it just because we can. So a great attack by Cockatoo. Well, very impressive. Nice job. Kind of a variation of the La Luna attack and a 3-star again. So great job, guys. Overall, it was a pretty good war. Very impressed in how we came about things. We've been going through a little bit of struggle here for a while with getting good attacks down and getting all our attacks in. A lot of new people, a lot of great fresh faces that have really helped the clan out, but also it was great just to get all of our attacks in, take our time, work our way from the bottom up, and just slowly but surely take apart Death by Bacon. So good job, Galvatron. Keep it going, and we'll see you in the next one.